Still forgot them dope beats.
Welcome to Game 6. We will have the San Diego Snappers versus the Cleveland Cardinals. So, San Diego's captain, Graydon Green, will not be here today. So subbing in for him is my teammate, Diego Martinez. And inactive for the Cleveland Cardinals is Isaac Gaskin, as he is in a basketball tournament, wishing him the best. All right, so welcome on in to Game 6. Diego Martinez on the bump today. First pitch is up high for ball one. So Diego Martinez, the fill-in for San Diego. And he hits Mason Sack. So he will walk his first batter. And up to the plate is John Ryan. First pitch is up high for ball one.
Off their juice, Cody and got me reaching.
So John at second. First pitch to Mason is in there for strike one. So Mason in a 1-2 count. And he's hit again. So bases will be loaded in the first inning for the Cleveland Cardinals. So bases loaded for John Ryan. Watch the first one go outside for ball one. And he's hit. Diego Martinez will walk in a run. And the Cleveland Cardinals will take a 1-0 lead. So Mason looking to get his team some more points. Watches that one go outside. Mason in a 3-0 count. We'll watch that one go outside for ball four. And Diego will walk in another run. It is 2-0 Cleveland, and they're gonna talk things over. So here's John Ryan back up to hit. Watch first pitch go outside as well. That one is tipped in the zone. Diego will get the strikeout off the tip. So 1 out in the top of the first. So here's Mason up there again. Will swing and miss at the first one. 0-1 on Mason, and he will tip that one in the zone. Diego gets 2 straight strikeouts. Diego Martinez making stuff happen in his substitution game. Here's John Ryan back up after tipping it, and he swings and misses that one. That maybe would have hit him. So third pitch, hits it high. It is down. John will get a single. Mason will score. It is 3-0 Cleveland on top in the top of the first inning. The bases are still loaded for Mason Sack. And he'll watch that one go outside for ball one. Mason is up 3-0 in the count. Diego Martinez struggling. So Mason Sack will walk. It'll be another run for Cleveland. It is 4-0 Cleveland in the top of the first. Here's John again. And it hits him. And that'll be the 5-run mercy. Cleveland gets a 5-0 lead in the top of the first inning. And the San Diego Snappers are going to have to do a lot to come back into this game. So starting pitcher for the Cleveland Cardinals, it is their captain, Mason Sack, as he'll look to keep that 5-0 lead as is. All right, so Bryce Newland, younger brother of Liam, is up to hit first. He'll watch that one go outside. 3-1, and he will watch that one go outside. So Bryce Newland will walk. And Diego Martinez, the substitution, is up to hit. Hit 2 home runs on 2 pitches his last game. And first pitch swinging, he misses. And that one's hit high, and it is, oh, it's caught by John Ryan. What a catch, out in center. Diego almost hit another one out, but he came up just short. First pitch to Bryce, and he swings and misses. So Bryce Newland in a 0-2 count. Hits that one to Mason, and he's out. And Diego, with a hustle play, will get to third. So runner at third for San Diego. So Diego looking to drive in Bryce Newland here. Watches the first pitch go outside for ball 1. So 3-1 the count, and Diego will walk. So first and third for San Diego, as they're putting some pressure on Cleveland here. So Bryce Newland back up, will watch that one go outside for ball 1. Second pitch is hit high but foul. 3-1 the count on Bryce Newland. And he hits that one to Mason, but he bobbles it, and Bryce Newland will already be at first base. A run will score. It is 5-1 Cleveland. First and second for Diego, so watch that one go up high for ball 1. Diego looking to make something happen. Swings and misses. And that one hits the top of the zone. And Mason Sapp will escape the inning. It'll be 5-1 Cleveland. Top of the second inning. So Bryce Newland in now to pitch for Diego as he's relieved after 1 inning. Alright, so Bryce Newland in for Diego Martinez after an inning. First one is outside for ball 1. 1-1 the count on Mason. And it hit him. Hit him right on the arm, and he will walk over to first base. So John Ryan back up to hit with a runner at first. Hits that one, a laser at Diego. And Mason is out at second. That one was smoked at Diego.
Out. How'd that feel? Pretty good?
Yeah, I should have caught that.
So fielder's choice for Diego. And Mason is hit again.
You okay, buddy?
So John back up to hit. So John Ryan has been warned to not hit anybody again. And that one is outside for ball 1. So 1-0 the count on John. And that one is hit towards third. Mason going around third, heading for home. And the throw does not hit him. He scores. John's heading to third. And he will stay put at third base after creeping. So Mason hurdles the throw and is in. 7-1 Cardinals in the top of the second inning. And he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. So 1-1 the count. And he hits that one right back. And he is safe at first.
He's out.
They can review. So a run will score. Mason is out at first.
8-1.
So 8-1 Cardinals.
Wait, how many outs?
So John will swing and miss at the first one. On one. And John bites at that one outside. John is hungry. He's in a 0-2 count. And he hits that one off the top of the wall. But San Diego will get to the ball quickly, so I'll stay put at first base. So runner at first. Here comes Mason. And that one is down low for ball one. Mason hits that one fair, and he is safe at first after the ball is dropped. So John will have to stay at third, and Mason will move to second. So runners at third and second. Here's John back up to hit. Watch his first one back outside. 8-1 Cardinals with runners on third and second. Almost hits him in the head, but he ducks out of it. So 3-1 count on John. And he'll duck out of that one, but it doesn't matter because he'll take a walk over to first, and the bases are now loaded for Cleveland once again. So bases are loaded for the captain, Mason Sack. He has a 8-1 lead, and he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. 1-2 the count on Mason. Bases loaded. We'll tip that one in the zone. Bryce got him there, as he will limit the damage. So it'll be 8-1. Bottom of the second inning. So the rookie, John Ryan, is in to pitch for the Cleveland Cardinals as a substitute. So John Ryan will hit the first batter he sees on the first pitch. And John will walk and get the ball in the walk of shame, in his words. So my teammate, Diego Martinez, is back up to hit. He pitched 1 inning for San Diego, let up 5 runs. And I'll watch that one go downstairs with ball 1. So full count. And Diego will swing and miss, as John gets the strikeout there for the first out of the inning. So Bryce Newland back up to hit with a runner at first. First pitch is in there for a strike. John throws that one in there for strike 3, as John will get 2 strikeouts in the inning to bring Diego Martinez back up. First pitch outside to Diego. Diego will swing and miss, and John will strike them out. Yeah, you like that. 3 strikeouts in the inning. So John Ryan is up. That one is down low for ball 1. That one is outside as well. And John will take a walk, as he will walk him on 4 pitches. So Mason Sack is up to hit with a runner on first. And it looks like it got his hand, but he might have leaned in.
Did he get hit?
It looks like it hit his hand.
What?
So John Ryan back up with a runner on second, smacks that one to center field for a 2-run bomb. And his team is up 10-1 in the bottom of the second inning. John Ryan smoked that one to center field as he hits another home run. So correction, it is 11-1 as there was a ghost man on base, and Mason Sack will be back up to hit. So 1-1 the count on Mason. He is a comfortable 11-1 lead, and he hits that one, and Bryce drops it. Mason is running to second, and he hits him. Bryce Newland just pegged him out trying to get to second base. What a throw by Bryce Newland. Wow. That throw is going on Jmal Sports Center.
Jmal Center Sports.
Jmal Center Sports, in the words of John, as he'll swing and miss at the first one. 1 and 2. As John smokes that one.
Good hit, John.
And that'll be a ground rule double as it goes under the fence.
Good hit, John.
Runner a second, 1 out for Mason Sack as he fouls that one back. So Mason will hit that one fair. Bryce will get it, but he has no place. We'll hold on to it. Runners at first and third. So here's John back up. So foul that one off. So here's John. So foul that one off again. That one is hit high, but Diego can't get it. A run will score as Diego can't get that one. And he looked as if he had that right in his glove.
12?
Yeah, 12.
It is 12-1. 12-1, Cardinals on top. As that one's down low. So 1 and 2. Count.
That hit.
So it'll be strike 3 as it gets in there. So John's back up to hit.
Thanks, bro.
That
Very
one
close.
down at the ground. So John in an 0-2 count, and he is
Worst
hit.
pitcher of all time.
Dinger sack. Mason golf swing, maybe sack.
Base is loaded for Mason Sack,
Mason shitter sack.
and he tipped in the zone. It is an out. So Bryce Newland
Shoot. Is that 3 out?
That's 3.
will escape the inning after Mason tips it in the zone. So last chance for San Diego. That one's in there for strike 1. So 0-2 still. And that one is tipped in the zone. So 1 out, bottom of the third. Diego Martinez is up to bat. First pitch to Diego is by him for strike 1. So 0-2 count, 1 out, bottom of the third. And Diego will strike out on 3 pitches. So Bryce Newland, last hope. As he'll swing and miss at 1.
Take your first 2 pitches down the middle and then swing that.
If we win.
So 1-2 the count on Bryce Newland with 2 outs. As that one is hit at the wall. Bryce will keep the game going with a single. Now here's Diego again. 2 outs, runner at first for San Diego. As Diego will watch the first pitch go outside for ball 1.
What happened to the camera? Is it good?
So Diego will get on to second. And Bryce Newland will ground that one, and it gets by Mason. And he is still running. He'll take second. Diego Martinez will score. And San Diego is showing some signs of life.
Is that 11-3?
In the bottom of the third, it is 12-2.
12. 2 or 3.
And they have, it's 12 to 2 now, right?
Yeah.
12-2. And that one's in there for a strike.
Second and third.
Second and third.
You have to push him.
So runners at second and third, 2 outs for Diego as he'll swing and miss on that one. So 2 strikes on Diego.
Bro, wait.
As that one is outside. And a bug flew in his eye as that one was pitched, so he got lucky. So 2-2 the count on Diego. 2 outs, runners at second and third. And that one is in there for strike 3. And the Cleveland Cardinals win their first ever game as a franchise. Mason Sack has his first win as the captain of the Cleveland Cardinals. And your final score at Jmal Field is 12-2. The runners at second and third are stranded
Cybertruck.
as the ball game, and Cleveland will finally get into the win column.